was what's been working really well for us for our virtual events is when people are buying a ticket is to say to them, is it the content that's really, really important to you? Or do you want to connect and network with people? And we've asked that question at the start, and that's informed our marketing. So we've got this kind of two buckets, and we're saying to people a week before, let's send them a few emails that say, hey, we know you want to network. So here are the three best things that you can do to network. So not just looking at kind of specific content, but what is it you want to do? Because we know that people are coming to the events for content and for connections, and it's really working. It's really working for us. And it's such an easy way just to separate the bucket, because as we know, a lot of people go to an event and they don't want to speak to anyone else. You said it, they don't want to turn on their camera. They just want the content. If you get an email that says, hey, you can meet this person, you can do that, you can engage here, then that turns me off. I just want to get the content. So we thought that was an interesting way to kind of look at it, and it's worked quite well for us.
I think that's such a great idea. I mean, it's like instant feedback loop, needs assessment, and it's also being really realistic about what people want, and then kind of giving choose your own adventure from there. And what I think is great about that is it's giving you another data point, because I think people, when we talk about data, and it's like, oh, data, and it can feel like this abstract thing. It's just, what are people telling you, either through an opt-in component like that, or just by passively experience, on your website, in your emails, what are they opening? But that's the whole name of the game, is how smart can you be about connecting with your customers using what they're willing to give you, so that you can be more specific, you can stay relevant, because just these, tropes or these generalizations before, people aren't going to give you their time if they don't feel like it's really, really geared towards them solving exactly what they need in that moment. We're not thinking 6 months out, so I think that's very smart.
We did 6 kind of profiles from one of our big events, and it was saying that, your organization's really busy and you're the only person who's been able to come to this event, right? And your job is to go back and disseminate the information to your team. If this is you, then this is the journey that you should take through the event. We had another one that was for assistants, and we said, look, you're probably really busy and you're going to have to just drop in and out of this event because you've got your executive to look after. Then don't miss our 5 top sessions. And we just really thought about those journeys. And again, we think we had quite a bit of success from that. So not concentrating on the content, but more what is that person? Why are they at this event? How can we help them navigate their way through an event? Because it's really complicated if you land on an event and it's got chat rooms and streams and stages and sessions. And so it was a way of thinking about that. It's worked really well for us.
That's great. Well, it's the customer is the hero, not us, and that's part of that, when you hear people talk about, oh, we all have to be more human and speak and copyright in those ways. That's part of it, is not going, 5,000 attendees, 150 sessions, 3 keynotes.
Who cares?
What does that really mean for me? And that's the really getting under the hood and saying, and that's where the empathy, I think empathy is important. Be a speaker on an event, attend an event, sponsor an event. When you've done all those things, you suddenly have a much deeper awareness of, this is really what I should be saying to onboard someone, or this is where I was really confused, or go to South by Southwest, or go to a smaller conference, or opt into a free webinar. And then also keep, I call it my little swipe file, things you can just swipe and pull out. Keep a running list always of the things that you're like, that caught my attention. That felt weird. That was clunky. I like how they said that. This felt really easy.
That's a great tip.
And keep all of that, because then when you're cruising and flying and you need to pull all that together, just pull from that, because there's a lot of great, those examples, and they're out there, but it's just opt into it, get those experiences yourself. That's going to open your eyes to this as it's new to everyone. But repositioning in that way, that's kind of like when we go back to has marketing changed forever? That's exactly right. And anyone who's looking at every single touch point from the lens of their customer, it's just going to give you the best chance for success at your event.